Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppers. Today, joined by
just Michael.
Yes, reviewing some more Lambic that I brought back from my trip to Belgium. More from De Cam, as you guys know. I have a lot of De Cam Lambic to review because I got pretty much everything that was available at the brewery. Because there's so many other Lambics that's never been released or made it up here. So we got a few to try, and this one we're trying today is their Abrikoos Lambic. So a 5% apricot fruit Lambic. It's made with a lot of different variants of apricots. This is orange, ruby, red as well. And I think they might be from south of Tyrol. Tyrol. Or maybe that's a variant. I don't know. And it's also say Dino Sovia. So, yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's just all over the place. I don't. Yeah, and I also don't speak Dutch. So. But yeah, I really dig what they do, or what Karel does at De Cam. I think it's one of the more underappreciated or not so much spoken about Lambic producers. The funk character on his blends are really nice. So he's a blender, so he doesn't brew the Lambic, he blends it.
Yep.
We had the strawberry one, which is one of the best strawberry Lambics I think I've had. It was just pure strawberry flavor.
Delicious.
It was crazy.
Really.
So this is the 21 vintage of the Abrikoos Lambic. So let's check it out. Pour is a slightly hazy golden orange color. It looks a lot like Fafoon.
Yeah.
Just a little less hazy, but I left a lot of gunks in the bottom of the bottle.
I think mine's a little more hazy.
Yeah, it has a little more haze. And that's both the yeast, but also there's a lot of fruit in a lot of these Lambics. Whitehead, let's check out the aroma. Ooh, a very dusty, funky apricot aroma. Like almost like sherry. Yeah.
Almost what? Sherry?
Yeah, like if you put dried apricots in sherry or something like that.
Yeah, it's a long time since I've had sherry. I actually don't remember.
But do you see the dried apricot? I also got a bit of a honey.
Dusty apricot. I can totally see what you mean.
I also got a bit of a honey note there. It smells a lot like Geuze actually.
Yeah,
Geuze, but with more
totally
intense
agree.
apricot aroma. Quite nice, balanced funkiness on it. It's like slightly musty. It's not like crazy over the top farmyardy or anything, but it has that like Brett started to say slightly animalistic funkiness. And like if you think of like being on farms, the smell of like livestock-ish, like something like that. You call it cow dung.
No, yeah.
And I think animalistic funk might be a nicer term to use.
It doesn't sound delicious when you say
But it's not too much. I'm also
not cow dung, more cow piss. But I mean, yeah, and it's difficult when you say it in a good way, but it is, and it doesn't taste like it. But the smell, once you tell your brain, it's the reference. You cannot take it away.
I'm also getting like a hint of spearmint.
But I don't think it's in here.
No, I'm getting a little bit of spearmint. There's like an herbal.
I was just gonna say some light green notes, but I mean that's the same thing.
Yeah.
I think.
Smells nice.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, quite well balanced. It's very Geuze-like.
Yeah, very bitter, dried
apricots.
Dried apricots. Yeah.
It's
That was quite bitter sometimes.
Yeah, if you compare it to like Fafoon from Cantillon, that one is more like biting into a fresh, overripe, like juicy apricot.
Yeah, this has a lot of funkiness.
More funk, more
dry,
age
bitter.
characteristic. Yeah. I think in general, a lot of the De Cam Lambics are more funky than a lot of the more well-known ones.
Yeah.
At least from what we've had so far. Also like I had the one with wild blueberries. It was so funky. It was crazy. It was like when people talk about horse blanket, I totally got that on that. Like it was so much of that animalistic funk.
This has a lot of underripe sourness too.
Mm-hmm.
On the tongue, like citric sourness.
Yeah. Like
from
lemon or something or orange actually. But it's definitely also a lot of like just like a mix of dried, dusty apricot, but also underripe apricot.
Yeah, and I could be fooled by blood orange and some lime notes.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then like a nice drying oaky finish.
Definitely dry and oaky finish. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really tastes good.
Yeah, really well balanced.
But it has some funny notes playing on the sides of the tongue.
It's almost like salinity or something.
Yeah.
It almost feels like if you eat food with high levels of MSG. Like
I don't know what that is.
MSG, monosodium glutamate. It's a salt that's often used in Asian cooking. It's also in like in chips, like things like that, like snack foods. And you can feel that often when you eat that. There's like a weird salty layer like on the inside of your mouth.
Okay.
Almost. I'm almost getting a bit of that here, but that could just be like water composition.
Yeah,
it has some salinity.
Some salty notes, saltwater notes. I totally see that.
Like almost umami.
It's pretty complex.
Yeah.
For a fruit lambic, actually.
Yeah, and 5% as well.
Yeah.
And I really like the sherry flavor. A lot of these lambics from De Cam, I get a sherry-like profile, which is really good. Also, I had they're just straight. I think it was 3-year-old lambic bottled, and then. Like what they usually serve 1-year-old lambic at the bar or at the brewery you can have from the oak barrels, and then they have like 3-year-old they use for blending in Geuze and whatnot. And I had that one, and that was similar to this in profile. It was just even more heavy on like that sherry type thing, but that was also still like it was almost like drinking cask ale, but I really dug it. And I have one that is 5-year-old lambic, so aged for 5 years in barrels, but without blending. That'll be fun to try.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is really good, well balanced fruit lambic. Both the lambic and the fruit is there. It's not one of these crazy over the top fruited lambics. Like this is one where I don't think it doesn't necessarily need a lot of age because it's already got a robust funky profile.
Yeah, for my taste, I think a lot of the fruity lambics, I like them young. I like the fruity notes.
Yeah, I don't like.
I think they fade often.
Yeah, I think. Just a couple of years aging, if so. Yeah. I think with the grape lambics, for some reason, it's often different. I feel like they often can do much better with age.
Okay. Also fruit lambics?
Yeah, grape. Yeah, so grapes, whatever. Yeah. Just because they age more, almost like wines, and like a lot of the unique characteristic of the lambic is often drowned in the beginning because there's so much grape must flavor.
Yeah, and I think grape must and also the tannins and other stuff play in those kind of lambics.
So it's softened a bit, so a lot of those are much better with age.
Perhaps.
Yeah. But yeah, this is really, really nice.
It is really nice.
I'm not like blown away or anything. It's just like, this is something I would love to pop every single day and just sit and sip on. Yeah.
I agree.
And the prices on this stuff down in Belgium is extraordinarily awesome. Like, it's
I agree. I could
amazing prices.
Imagine.
Like, I don't know if this one's been available in Denmark, but often lambic nowadays is around at least 100 crowns a bottle for something of this size. Yeah. Where in Belgium it's like 45 euros. So
that's nice.
Yeah. 92, something like that.
I was thinking 91, 92, so I agree.
It's just really nice lambic.
It is.
And if you love apricots, you'll love this. So if you guys had a chance to try De Cam's Abrikoos Lambic, specifically the 21 vintage, let us know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos, and we're going to say cheers.
And some Abrikoos Lambic.
Yes, and see you guys in another beer review.